It's Anthony here. I want to walk through ZAP and walk through how to add the details to the contacts that you really want to focus on nurturing those relationships for. So one thing from Sean Carpenter's training is he really talked about nurturing the relationship of your bullseye of contacts. So instead of knowing, 600 people in your database and knowing nothing about them, he wants you to know 60 people really, really well. Okay. Set reminders in ZAP so that you know when to follow up and call, add nodes, add tags. I'm going to show you how to do that today in ZAP. So first and foremost, go to your contacts. We are going to use this Jim test as a hypothetical person that I've placed in my database. Jim is hypothetically a good friend of mine. He's a client. He hasn't bought anything with me, but he's definitely showed interest. And I want to start adding those little details. So here's where we're going to start. So first and foremost, click on Jim. And if you scroll to the bottom, I'm going to show you all the areas that you need to make sure you've updated. So first and foremost, this little pencil, if you add the contact info, you can place emails, you can place in additional phone numbers. There's a lot of different things you can place here, so you can get as much contact info as possible for this individual. When you're done, just click Save. Okay. The next thing to update is his account info. And one thing that Sean really focused on is making sure you are pruning the shrubs. Okay, so do not have a status of a new client if the client isn't new. Maybe they're incubating or they're very active. Or maybe they're cold and they haven't responded. So this is one of the first things that you want to make sure you update with all your contacts is what their status is. Okay. Again, you can update client type. You can see personal contact, vendor, all these different options. Lead type, this is either it came from us or you put them in. Okay, so that's what that means. Where did that lead come from, either the company or from you? And then as we scroll on the other side, you'll see when I toggle over, I have a whole bunch of different options that I can add. So one thing that Sean mentioned is everybody has a birthday every year. So update their birthday and give them a shout when it's their birthday, okay? So you click on the down arrow and you can select different years here and scroll through. So let's just say this person was born in 1990 and I'm just going to say January 1st. Okay, so now their birthday is added. Anniversary, you can also add that. So same thing. Job title, company name, anything you want to add about the current house that they own. So maybe they were a potential seller, so you don't have a purchase tied to them, but you can add in all their home information. You can also add in their social profiles. And so notice how these are actually added. I'm going to just go to any social profile. Obviously, you would be looking up Jim Test. He's not a real person, so I'm just going to use Ryan Meet. So I would go to Ryan's Facebook page, and I would copy this URL. Okay, copy that, and that's where I would stick this right in here. Okay, so let's just do a little demo. This is now one link. Come back here, copy this. So I just Control C, or you can highlight and right click and copy. Okay. And then I'm going to paste, and there he is. Okay. You click off of it and settings are saved. So let's scroll down a little more. Partners. So partners, you will add the relationship below. So it's not always, you can't change this right here. So the first partner I'm going to say is Sally Test is his wife. Add that. I can add her birthday, okay, her company. Partner 2, let's say, is oldest child, Johnny. Okay, so again, add those. The goal is to fill out every single detail that you can think of or, for each contact. So you have a whole bunch of reasons to contact them. So what I want to do is now that I've got all his contact information filled out, excuse me, I'm going to set a reminder for March 4th to contact him about his oldest son's birthday. And notice how I did that. So his oldest son's birthday is March 4th. I just clicked on add reminder. I'm going to say call Johnny and wish his oldest son, oops, sorry, I called Jim and wish his oldest son, Johnny, has a great birthday. The date that I want to call them. So his birthday is on March the 4th. So I'm going to select that. And I actually want to be reminded of this every year. Every year on March 4th, I want to call them. So I'm going to say 1 year, just like that. Okay. And now I'm going to save it. And that reminder will go under your campaigns. Okay. And you will see it pop up right here. Call Jim and wish his oldest son, Johnny, has a great birthday. And every year on March 4th, it's going to remind me. And so the goal of ZAP is to make your life easier. When you log in every day in the dashboard, it's literally going to tell you what to do. So if I click on my dashboard, I have one saved in here from Brittany, and it says 1 reminder. Okay, and the description, I just put test, but this is where I would say call Johnny on his birthday. Okay, can't get any simpler than that, literally. You're also going to get it on your phone as well. So you can log into your app, and it'll display the same way on the app. So let me get in there so you can see that as well. Okay, so boom. Here, it's probably in reverse for you right now, but you can see there's 1 reminder that's flashing. So you know what to do at that point. You click on the reminder, and it literally says, call Jim. Okay. This isn't going to work if you're not checking it every day. You can't use ZAP sporadically. You know, it's really more efficient if you're doing these reminders and keeping yourself up to date with your contacts using it every day. So the other thing I want to show you, so let me go back into Jim and show you a couple other items that you can do. So let's say I want to make sure that I remember he is a Razorbacks fan, big Razorbacks fan. Okay, I can actually add in his tags Razorback fan. Okay, so I'm going to add that. And now what this will do, these tags allow you to search your entire database very quickly for the things. So let's say, for instance, you're trying to come up with reasons to call your database, and you're thinking, man, fall's about to is around the corner, and I want to send everybody the Razorbacks football schedule. That's Razorbacks fans in my database. So what I can do, I click on contacts, and under filters, I can search all of my Razorback fans. Okay, so I selected it, and bam, there's Jim. Now, obviously, if I had 100 folks in there with Razorback as a tag, they would all pull up. And I can click right here to select everyone and bulk email them. Maybe it's the schedule. Okay, that is as simple as you can get on filtering everybody out by segment. This is target marketing. Okay, it's no longer that crop dust of everybody gets the same thing. This is very specific stuff. So what if it was neighborhoods, right? What if Jim lived in Pinnacle, let's just say? I can put Pinnacle as a tag. Everybody that I have about Pinnacle, maybe I send them something about something going on in Pinnacle. So again, you've got a lot of options here. And all you got to do is just click on the X's to remove those tags from those folks. Okay? Very, very simple. Now, the last thing I'm going to show you before we sign off is his profile notes. And so you can do this in a couple different ways. I can click here and add any kind of notes I want. Okay. You can add notes here as well. Okay. And you can add as many notes as you want. You just keep banging them out so you can keep up to date on what's going on. But again, the idea is to have reminders set so that ZAP reminds you to call this person every couple months or whatever it might be, and you're in control of all of that. Okay, when you're done, just click Save on everything, and that is as simple as it gets. Okay, so utilize Sean's his ideas, They work really well. They're proven. And this is a way that you can integrate a program that we have in-house to take care of his suggestions. So if you got any questions, reach out, give me a holler. I'm going to start posting a lot of these videos every week. And if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, you can see updates on new training videos that get posted. So I highly suggest you do that so you can check out what we have coming out. All right, signing off.